Hey Virgo, how you doing? Let's get into your reading. The person on your mind, how are they feeling about you? How are you feeling about them? Anything in general you need to know, whether it's from the past, the present, or the future. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment if my readings resonate, connect with you in any way. You guys are who I do it for. Also, excuse the background noise. Let's get into this reading, Virgo, the person on your mind. How is this person feeling, Virgo? This person on your mind, this person you're thinking about, how are they feeling? Okay. The Hermit. So they waiting on you to make that move because they want you to come through. They want you to come through for them again, Virgo. How are you feeling, Virgo? You feeling like you don't want to go. You feeling like you don't want to go back down that road again. You feeling like you don't want that piece of pie, that good ass piece of fucking pie, or that piece of pie you never got to try. You were supposed to try that piece of pie. I mean, clarify that. If anything, you want communication, okay? I feel like you need answers from someone. You're very, very, like, confused, okay? You're very, very confused, all right? But let me tell you something. This person watches your social media. This person, whether you're talking to them or not, whether you guys are at a distance from each other or not, this person is really, like, I feel like they really, like, in another life, they see themselves with you. They want to be with you, okay? Okay, yeah, they see it, you know? They wish that things could have been better, you know? They want to give you the world too. But when a person just can't, you have to believe it, Virgo. You have to believe it, okay? All right? When you just give in a relationship and you get nothing, you have to believe it, that this person is just going to keep taking from me and eating. They live off of, they eat me alive. They're eating me alive. And that's how they survive. I have to let go. So you have to understand that, Virgo, okay? Patience is a virtue, and you're very patient, okay? All right, and you're very disciplined and confident, but you're running low, okay? You're running low on those things, dwelling and dealing with this person, or even thinking about this person, waiting on this person, okay? We gotta give it up. We gotta throw in that motherfucking towel, okay? Because you know what? If you don't throw in the towel, they're gonna keep on. They're gonna keep their hand out if you don't throw that towel in. They're gonna keep on getting up, okay, fighting you, and you're gonna keep taking them punches. All right. If you keep that light on, they're gonna keep that light on. Okay. You turn off that motherfucking light, they don't have nothing to turn that shit back on. Okay. All right. You throwing that towel, they can't fight you no more. You say you done, you quit. They can't touch you no more. They can't do it no more. But I also, you know, for some of you, if you know, you know. I feel like for some of you, they really wish things could have been better. Their feelings, their emotions, definitely were involved. It's just the physically and the mentality, the mental part, the emotionally intelligent part was not there. Okay, and it still ain't there. So whether they come back around or not, it's like, yeah, they find you as this person with stability, foundation, perseverance, okay, security, all right? All right? While you're holding pain, while you're holding, you know, just hoping on things that they'll probably never give you, regardless of how much they come back or return, okay? All right, because it is not only you. I feel like you guys if you guys have not already had this conversation, there is a conversation that's going to be had or that was already had. There is no forgiveness involved, okay? I feel like you definitely don't forgive them, but it doesn't stop you from having that open heart. And come on, we're talking about Virgo here. If only they just say they're sorry and come correct, they don't know how much you would love them all over again. But until then, I feel like this is just going to be another, abandonment, okay? All right. Another abandonment. All right. It shouldn't be no second chances. All right. And they're going to, and even if for some of you, if you don't reply back to them, or even if you don't, entertain their bullshit, they'll still spy on your social media. They'll still spy on your friends. They'll still try to keep in contact, try to figure out where you at. Someone wants to keep you in their corner for good, forever. Okay? But you have to fight the feeling. You have to fight the urge. And I feel like you will. And you are. And I feel like you look at their social media too. You spy on them too. Just have to throw that out there, Gemini. I mean, not Gem. This is Virgo. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Okay? There is some air up here. All right, moving on to singles. The person on your mind. The world. How are you feeling? So someone is definitely walking away. You could be walking away. They could be walking away. Someone's like, they feel hopeless. They feel sad. They feel, defeated, rejected, lost. Someone is hoping that this can go for another go around, that you guys can give this another try, but there's no real commitment with this person. Who is this person? Okay, fire, earth. A lot of fire, a lot of earth. Someone is definitely closed off, and this is at a halt. This is at a stop. Okay? All right? They think about you a lot. You think about them, but it goes no further than that. Okay? All right? I don't know who's going to do the reaching out, but someone is like hurt. Yeah, ghosting, disappearing, invisible, running. I don't think you guys are going to continue this war because there's bitterness, there's resentment, there's anger. Okay? This could be third party. Yeah. Someone wants to return. Someone wants to make amends. They want a second chance. But then they just find themselves running away again. Not facing the situation, not facing the problem. But there is some type of obsess going on. Some spying, holding on to this. I feel like you guys yearn for each other. All right? You guys really love each other. This is love-hate type shit. Okay? If you only just hear each other out. Yes, I'm talking to both sides, cross-watchers. Hear each other the fuck out. I feel like there was a lot of arguments in this. But someone wants truth. Both of you guys want truth, honesty. Okay? This is like telepathy, inner knowing, intuition. You guys feel each other energy. All right? But how do we make it peaceful, balanced? How do you guys start all over again? Okay, we have the peace card reversed. It was like there was a lot of conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility, third party, non-committal energy type shit. Giving more, giving less, giving less, giving more, I feel like someone just was like, they had their attention elsewhere. Whether it's from you, whether it's from them, you know, someone wasn't giving you the love and the affection that you needed. They feel like you weren't giving it to them. But it's like somebody hopes that, I feel like this is gonna go for another round again, Virgo, and then it's gonna be over. Okay? After it's over, that's when you'll have your breaking point. That's when you'll be over it. That's when you'll have your final straw. You're overwhelmed and you're done. Okay? Self-worth, self-love. Okay? Self-worth is the best worth. And we have to start putting ourselves first. Okay? And that's in general to anybody that's watching my readings and my videos. We have to put ourselves first. But because we can't, nothing else can go right if we're not good, you know? I mean, the choice is yours. Do what you need to do, Virgo. It's your life, but I don't know. All right? I don't know. I'm closing the reading with the final message. Low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. So that's why it's like, you just, you're thinking too much. What this person think of me, you know? As soon as you guys get so good, so close, so good at it, it's just like, you know, it's a lot of insecurity, you know, bullshit going on, judgment. All right? So that's an internalized situation. All right? I'm going to leave it here, Virgo. Not a bad reading at all. Take what you need. Until next time.